Hey, welcome. Today we're going to tackle the most direct way to tell someone to stop doing something in English. And guess what? It all comes down to one super simple, really powerful word.
All right, let's jump right in. The number one rule you have to remember, the most important thing, is that in English, that magic word don't always, and I mean always, comes at the very beginning of the sentence.
So, check this out. This is a huge difference between Turkish and English. See, in Turkish, you kind of tack on a little something at the end of the verb to say no. But in English, nope. We put the command don't right up front. It's a total flip.
Okay, so let's start with the easy stuff, the most common way you're going to use don't when you're talking about an action.
So if you want to stop a physical action, like running or talking or eating, the formula is so simple. It's just don't plus the basic form of the verb. That's it.
And you can feel the rhythm, right? It's quick, it's direct. Don't go, don't look, don't touch, don't talk, don't run, don't eat. It's just a clean, super effective way to give a command. And just like that, you've already mastered the first half of this whole strategy. See? Easy. All right, that was the easy part. Now we're getting to the bit that trips up a lot of learners. What do you do when there's no action word? When you're just talking about a state of being or a description?
So here's the big question. What if you want to tell someone not to be a certain way, instead of not to do a certain thing? A really common mistake is to just translate directly and say something like, don't sad. But in English, that's just wrong. It feels like a piece of the puzzle is totally missing, doesn't it?
And this is where our solution comes in. When you're dealing with a state, a quality, or an adjective, you need a special connector. We're going to call it the be bridge. Think of it as the link that connects don't to the description. Now watch how this works. The be bridge comes in and totally fixes that broken sentence. Don't sad becomes the correct don't be sad, and suddenly it makes perfect sense. That one little word, it changes everything. So here's the main takeaway for this part. When you use an adjective, a word that describes a quality, like late, shy, or angry, the formula is always don't plus our be bridge plus the adjective, every single time. Let's look at a few examples so you can really see it in action. Don't be late, don't be shy, don't be afraid, don't be angry, don't be quiet. See? In all of these, you're not telling them to do an action. You're telling them not to be in a certain state.
But wait, there's more. The be bridge has another really important job. It also connects don't when you're using a noun, a word that gives someone a label or an identity. For instance, don't be a baby, don't be a loser, don't be a stranger, or even something like don't be a hero. And notice that little but super important word a that usually pops up right before the noun. Don't forget that one. Okay, let's zoom out and put this all together. Think of this next part as your complete map for using don't correctly in pretty much any situation.
This table really lays it all out. First row, if you have an action, like lying, it's simple, don't lie. Second row, if you've got a state or a personality trait, like being rude, you need that be bridge, don't be rude. And for the third row, when you're using a label or an identity, like a liar, you need both the be bridge and the article a, don't be a liar. See how each one builds on the last?
All right, knowing the rules is one thing, but practice is what really makes it stick. So now it's your turn. Let's do a quick quiz to lock in everything we've just learned. Okay, first one up, drive fast. What do you think goes in the blank? Go ahead and pause if you need to think about it. Ready? The answer is don't, of course, because drive is a clear action. All right, next up, don't blank jealous. Now, jealous is an adjective, right? It's a feeling. So what's that missing piece we need? You got it. It's our be bridge. The full sentence is don't be jealous.
Okay, let's try a trickier one now. Don't be blank student. We've got a noun, student, and an adjective, lazy. So what do you need here? You actually need two words, and lazy. Don't be a lazy student. Nice.
How about this one? Wait for me. Let's think. Is wait an action or a state? It's definitely an action. So the answer is super simple. Don't. Don't wait for me.
And for our last practice question, don't be a blank. We'll use the word coward. So coward is a noun. It's a label. What's the full sentence? Don't be a coward. You nailed it. Great job.
So here's the big takeaway. The next time you want to tell someone not to do something, just ask yourself this one simple question. Is it an action or is it a description? If it's a description, using an adjective or a noun, always remember the be bridge. That little word be is going to make all the difference. Seriously, it's the key to sounding natural and totally confident.